I said I'd never do this again, but I'm taking on another antique centre cabinet. Hey there, it's Tom the English Picker here. I just want to do this video to talk about a new business venture that I'm going down. Hopefully it'll be fruitful, and I'm going to try and document it as best I can. For those who don't know, I used to sell in antique centres and all sorts. I started off with an antiques cabinet. Was okay with that. It was a sort of 50-50 venture with my father-in-law. And we did okay with that, and then I moved on to having a second cabinet, and then from there I took on a cabinet at another antique centre, so that was 3. Then I moved out of the first one because the ownership changed, and it was, they were upping the rent and stuff. So then I moved to an antique centre in Nottingham, and there I actually got a booth, which was a good chunk of money a month, but I was able to put, I can't remember, it was 4 or 5 cabinets on there, and then a load of shelving, so it made more financial sense. But yeah, the only downside of there is it was on the 3rd floor, and it turned out people didn't go up to there. So eventually the other antique centre closed due to COVID, and then never reopened. So then I was moved out of everything. Ultimately, that first time around, I did end up losing money because my problem is that they were scattered all over the place, and I was so busy with eBay, I just never updated them. And then when I went in, the cabinets be a mess, stuff was dusty, wasn't good. So I said, no, I'm not going to do this again. I just can't. Anyway, come to now, in 2023. I still go to antique centres and look round, and there's one that's fairly local to where I live. It's about 15-20 minute drive, if that, and often it's on the way to a charity shop that I donate to. So I go past it, and I've always thought, I'll check it out at some point. My father-in-law was down visiting, and he likes going around antique centres, so I said, yeah, I'll come with you, I'll go and have a look. And we went and had a look, and I really liked it. It was, it's in an old mill, and it's really big and spacious in there. It is on the top floor, so it's on the 3rd floor, but there is a lift, so that helps. And in the mill, there's other things. There's like cafes, there's like a women's wear place, and there's other things to draw people in, so it's not just that. So that made me go, oh, that's interesting. Great CCTV. The lighting's amazing in there. It's really good, really bright, loads of space, and they got a few cabinets free, and I was like, ooh. Now my father-in-law does, he's got a couple of antiques cabinets up where he lives, and he sells off stuff from his own collection, and he does, he does pretty good out of it. He earns enough to buy a few bits for his own collection himself. So, but with his, he actually works in the antique centre to have the booth space, the cabinet space, and he was like, no, you should look into it. So I inquired, and the small IKEA cabinet ones were £25 a month, and so it's £25 a month, and then they charge 10% commission on all sales. There's no extra charges for credit cards, that sort of thing, and then your sales at the end of the month, the next month they deposit those directly into your bank account. So that's good. So that helps with accounts as well. So yeah, so there's no other charges or anything other than that. And I thought, you know what, there's a minimum 3-month contract. I thought, I'll chance it for 6 months for 150 quid. I'll chance it and get us to near Christmas. And see. So yeah, today's moving day. Cut a long story short, so I've priced up a load of stuff. It's dumped in the back there, and I'm just going to go and see that the cabinet's clear, give it a quick clean. I've got some display stands because I've got so much stuff that I should be listing on eBay, but I'm never going to get round to doing it. And if I can put it in a cabinet for, half of eBay price, or 2/3 of eBay price, and if it sells, it sells. And then I can always, if I want to pluck a piece out of there and then list it on eBay, I can. But it's doing me no favours just sat in a box at home. So yeah, and plus I've still got stuff that was tagged up from last time. I think my faults last time were not attending the booth, the cabinet, I keep calling it the booth, often enough, and also probably overpricing things, over and underpricing things, because sometimes underpricing can put people off. So I've tried to do a little bit better this time, try to keep on top of that a bit more. So we've got selection of jewellery, selection of silver jewellery. I haven't got any gold because I haven't really got any, to be fair. I got some little gold stud earrings that I'm going to put in, little 9-carat and pearl earrings that I'll put in. But with the price of gold at the moment, it's just nuts. More often than not, it's better just to scrap the stuff, which is crazy. But selection of silver jewellery, men's and ladies' jewellery. I've got some watches, some clocks, a little bit of ceramics, but there's quite a lot of ceramics at this place. Some glass, some crafty type stuff for making like old tools. And I've got some of these Dandy and Beano annuals. They're not really worth putting on eBay, and they came in with a job load of media. They stink, and they've got some condition issues. So I thought I'd stick them in there for, £3-4 each, something like that. With the dates, if someone was born in 1980 and wants a Dandy annual, but with issues like that, it's not worth putting on eBay. I've got a big stack of them for the bottom shelf. And I've also got some stuff that I made as well. I've got some down here, some mirrors. Mirrors, a bit dusty, that are made out of reclaimed timber. They're just fairly basic, with some branding on there. So I'm pricing this one at £22, probably a bit high, but nice wax mirror out of reclaimed wood. So I've got different sizes of those to go in there as well. I've got some wooden and recycled plastic coasters to go in there on one shelf. So yeah, there's 3 shelves and then the bottom one. You're not allowed to put anything on top at this place, which is a shame, but I can understand because the floor's a bit bouncy. So yeah, let's get in there. Let's I've got dust all over this. Let's get set up. I'll try and get some video, some pictures to give you a bit of an insight. And yeah, what I've done is I've got a book with everything that's in there, the date of when it's gone in, the price. If you don't want someone to have trade price, you put NT on there, but everything I've just left as is. If it's over £20 in price, they'll do 10% off, which is the case in a lot of places. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll assess it in a few months' time. I'm going to try and get here at least twice a month to update things and put fresh stuff in, because I've got loads of costume jewellery and bits and bobs kicking about, so from when I used to do all the antique fairs and stuff like that. So we'll give it a whirl, but I need to stay on top of it, because I can't just put this in and then just wait 6 months. It's not going to work. I'm going to end up losing money. So yeah. Anyway, I'll take you in with me, and I'll show you what's going on. Right, so I'm back from the centre. The cabinets are all looking good, all topped up. Um, it, I'm really pleased with how it's looking. So I've given my details over to them there. Bit weird with the bank. I've got some issues with the details they've given me, but we'll sort that out. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. See if I sell any bits. I'm excited. Bit nervous because it's one of those things. I've been burnt so many times with the antique centres. So fingers crossed I sell something. So stay tuned. I'll let you know how I get on. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bit of a short video, bit something different, and hopefully it'll be a bit more sort of antique space content going forward. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.